Well, yeah. Those of us that can't remember the names of our best buddies have to find ways of remembering other things too. And although I went shopping this morning and I'm not going shopping again until Saturday morning, yeah, I need a shopping list. There I was, happily trundling up and down the garden like Emerson Fittipaldi, and something strange happened to the tractor and I got smoke off a drive belt, which, well, that's not supposed to happen, is it? So I stopped it all a bit double quick, got underneath, and a split pin had managed to disappear from all the linkage stuff that holds the deck, the mower deck underneath it. Now, I know where I left my split pins. It's only about 600 miles away. Yeah, so Saturday morning I will need to find some split pins to sort out my mower deck. Yeah. Yes, I wrote my little note using a pen that came from another country. How about that? I was thinking, and partly as a comment that, oh, what's his name, thingy, you know, that, Model T man. Yeah, Model T man said something about, I can't remember what he said now. Anyway, much, much worse than forgetting people's names. Where was I? Yes, much worse than forgetting people's names, which is embarrassing. You know, there you are. There's the vicar all dressed up. There's a woman dressed in white standing next to you. And for the life of you, you can't remember her name, can you? Terribly embarrassing. You know, you remembered the liturgy, but yeah. Worse than forgetting people's names is remembering what you called them when you was at school or on a training course or whatever. And you bump into them many, many, many years later, by which time they are no longer a reprobate toe rag, you know, the drunken comedian that we all knew and loved when we were only, I better say 18, hadn't I? Or is it 21? Well, whatever. And yeah, you bump into them. There you are in the shops, and you say, "Hello, Honky." Yeah, I really did. And from behind you, a very attractive, smartly dressed lady turns round to the man you just called Honky and said, "Oh, is this a friend of yours?" And he says, Yeah, we were on whatever it was that we was on together, and this delightful, attractive young woman, refined young woman in very expensive clothing, says, "Did you just call my husband Honky?" And you say, yeah. Is that what you used to call him? And women, oh, bless them, they have a habit of saying probing questions like, "Oh, why ever did you call him Honky?" And you've got a vivid memory of a night out, lots of Guinness, you know, as in lots, followed by a Chinese meal, followed by the one soberish person driving you all back to wherever it was you were supposed to be, along country roads with bumps and turns and twists and things. And well, we all drove like Emerson Fittipaldi, didn't we? And you get back and this poor unfortunate falls out of the car, and goes round the back of the building where he is not so much sick as it's just a torrent of Chinese noodles and crispy battered fried chicken balls and Guinness, and that's why we called him Honky. And at the time it was dead funny, and the name stuck for many, many years. And then we all parted our ways and we all became sensible, didn't we? Well, you know, ish. And these chaps marry respectable girls whose fathers are important people in the city, or, you know, who knows? Yeah. Then there was the day that I bumped into a chap I hadn't seen for years, and I said, "Hello, Leafy." And yet again, a respectable looking lady said to me, "Oh, hello, are you a friend of my husband's?" You say, "Well, we used to work together many years ago." Why did you call him Leafy? And you have an absolutely gin clear memory of why you called him Leafy. Yeah. But you just daren't repeat it because I don't want to be cited in a divorce, do I? You know. So there we are. Anyway, with the ride-on lawnmower temporarily out of commission, it's not a big thing. It just needs me to get underneath it, pop a split pin in, stop it falling apart. That means I'm not going to be cutting grass for the rest of the afternoon, so we'll find something else to do.